Angie Dubas. Today we're at BIOTONE Spa Open House. We're going to teach you guys an exfoliation followed by a mud wrap and a finishing treatment. And we hope you're excited because we're going to teach you some great techniques. I've portioned out the products that we're going to be using, which is the Soothing Massage Butter, the Microbuff Body Polish, and the European Rose Mud. So I've portioned those out. I've also taken my hand towels that I'm going to use for our therapy. I need enough towels to remove the exfoliation, and I also need enough towels to remove the mud. So I've got 8 towels in here, which should be more than enough. I've wet the towels individually and then rolled them up and placed them inside of our towel warmer. And I've set the temperature on that towel warmer to 250 degrees, and about 10 minutes in, I'm going to flip them over to let them warm on both sides. Now, if you happen to have a towel caddy in office, you certainly could use them directly out of the towel caddy. You could leave them in a roaster such as this one in your office. If you don't have counter space in your office, you could heat them elsewhere and put them in a small cooler and carry them into your office for the session. And additionally, if you happen to do treatments at people's homes, you could get a small 9-inch round crock pot, heat them at your office before you leave, place the entire crock pot in the carry bag that it comes with, and then carry it to your client's home, plug it in, and you're ready to go. Our setup for this treatment is a fitted sheet with a flat sheet and a blanket, so your regular massage setup, followed by a thermal blanket, our plastic sheath, a hand towel at the head, and 2 bath towels on the table. So after our client intake, once we have them on the table, we need to properly prepare them. So I'm going to put a breast drape on. What I do is I take a hand towel, I puddle it around the neck, match the top of the hand towel with the top of the bath sheet, pull it down, flip it up, and there you go. A perfect breast drape every time. If you're going to use a bolster during your treatment, you need to be sure that you put the bolster in underneath all of your layers on top of the table. You'll know why later when we get to that point. For today's treatment, we're using a Microbuff Body Polish. We could use a salt as well for the exfoliation. Regardless of the product that you're using, the technique is the same. We apply the product in quick circular motions. So using quick circular motions, and you want to pass over each area 3 times, paying special attention to the top of the hip, the knee, and the ankles. So to get the back of the leg, we're going to put the knee in a bent position and do 3 passes with quick circular motions. So after applying exfoliant to the other leg, we come to do the arm. Again, applying in 3 passes with quick circular motions, not forgetting to get the elbow and the back of the arm. Follow that with the décolleté. The other arm and the belly, being sure to work around the belly button so that buff does not get in there. So after completing the exfoliation of the legs, arms, décolleté, and belly, I get a warm towel out prior to exposing my client's leg so that she doesn't get cold waiting for me to be prepared. To remove the exfoliant from the leg, lay your hot, moist hand towel across the entire leg, slide it down, press, press, fold the towel in half long ways, bring it up to match groin line, and simply wipe to remove. I folded my towel in half again for ease of use, and cross the client's ankle over their leg. We remove the exfoliant from the arms, belly, and décolleté in the same manner as the legs, taking a single towel, folding it lengthwise, one side for one arm, one side for the other arm, then taking the used sides, folding them to the inside, and using half remaining for the décolleté and the other half for the belly. After removing the exfoliant from the arms, belly, and décolleté, we have the client sit up and we exfoliate the back. Again, making 3 passes with quick circular motions. Having our warm towel ready so that we can take it and lay it across the back. From here, we need to prepare the table. To set the table, we just take our towel and roll it to the base of the spine. After setting the table, I remove the exfoliant and applied the rose mud. I lay my client back on the plastic sheet, grab the towel on both sides. She lifts her bum up a little bit, and I come down and remove the towel. Apply mud in a thin, even layer across the body, using one hand, leaving one hand clean, and using one hand for application. Following application, wrap the limb in the plastic sheet and recover with the towel. So now it's time to wrap our client up. After applying the mud to the remaining limbs, wrap the client in the thermal blanket and the regular blanket, and keep them wrapped for 15 or 20 minutes. During that time, stay with the client. You can do rocking, you can do foot massage, face massage, scalp massage. And after that time, unwrap them and remove the product. When you unwrap the client, make sure that the room temperature is such that it's not shocking to them. Coming out of the wrap where it's very warm into a cold room is not very comfortable. It's handy to have an additional bath towel to keep the client warm. So you fold it in half and in half again, placing it over the leg. And now when we remove this product, we'll have that prepared. So we come in and we remove the plastic, getting as much of the mud as possible, rolling the plastic in. Take our warm, moist towel, lay it long ways across the leg, press, 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 fold our towel in half, match the groin line, pull to remove. After removing the mud from the rest of the leg, remove it from the arms, belly, and décolleté in the same manner that you removed the exfoliant. So after we've removed all the mud, we've laid our client's leg back down on top of the towel that we have tucked underneath, covered them with our additional towel, and then we need to come here. And what I'm going to get you to do is go ahead and sit up for me. We can take the plastic to remove as much mud as possible, rolling it as we do so, and then take our warm, moist towel and lay it across her back, and then we set the table. To set the table, we fold our thermal blanket down, take the top sheet and the blanket, keeping hold of the free edge, and accordion it down like so, leaving that free edge open. After removing the remaining product from the client's back, lay her down, grabbing the free edge of the sheet and the blanket and gathering the thermal blanket in her hand. They lift their bum, we bring it down and back up. Dropping our thermal blanket off the edge of the table. Now our client is in a regular massage setup and ready for our finishing treatment. If you would like to have a copy of this treatment protocol, go to BIOTONE.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and click on the treatment protocols link.